Okay, kind of have to start over again because I deleted what I started out with. So we are going to do these nails, the dip kit that I've already got out here. I got everything out. So from what it says, and I already put my nails on, I'm not using the nails that came with it. I am using my own different ones. Still should work the same way. So same as always, you buff your nail bed and then you figure out the sizes, glue them on. It says to use this glue for the nails to glue them on, but it's a brush on gel. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use I used my own glue. Now I'll do one and then I'm gonna pause and do the rest of them because this will take me forever to video everything. So I'll do one and then I'll come back when I'm at the next stage. So the first stage is you're going to brush on the gel, avoiding your cuticle skin area. So you don't go all the way down to the bottom. You don't go all the way down, just barely and away from the skin. So you're gonna brush that on. Okay, let's see. Brush that on and then immediately dip the entire nail into the powder. Brush off the excess. And then repeat it to all 10 nails. Then dust off any other loose powder after you're done. And then one nail at a time, you're going to add another thing of gel. And you're wiping off the brush on a paper towel in between because you're going to have that dust on there. So you want to make sure you brush off your brush on a paper towel before putting it back in. And then you're going to dip it in the powder again. So you're going to do 2 layers of that. But the second layer, you want to make sure that you dust off between using it. And then you're going to apply the activator. Okay, so I'll be back after I apply all that on. So I'll be back. Well, we'll do the first one. So I'm gonna take the powder off. And you want to make sure you don't sneeze or anything because this is a powder. I probably should be wearing, technically I should be wearing a mask, but because of the smell, I don't know how bad it's gonna smell. So see. You want to make sure you get it on the entire nail. So I'm gonna put that back in. I put it on there. Dip it in. And take it out. And dip. So it looks like that. Okay, so you're going to do that to all your fingers. And I can't see because the light is right there. So it looks good. So we will do the rest of them and I'll be back. Okay, I have done this stuff. Smells bad. You want to make sure that you are in a ventilated area. You have to file your nails, buff your nails, because it leaves this stuff, see, hanging. So you've got to, you have to file that off, which is what I'm going to do. So if you're sensitive to smells, this wouldn't be for you. I thought it would be fun to try. Yeah, no. I guess if I did it outside or put a respirator on, I'm just too sensitive to it. I never liked my acrylic nails either. And I'm just too sensitive to it, I guess. That's why I don't do acrylics anymore. But it is acrylic. What does it say? Dip kit, easy to use. Acrylic strength nails. Okay, big hint right there. Acrylic. Acrylic. Right here, acrylic. It's gonna stink. Anything that says that, it is going to stink. So I'm gonna file these the best I can. And try not to breathe the dust. I opened my window and turned my fan on. Turned the fan on. I'm like, wow, this stuff stinks. The gel and the powder don't smell. I mean, it has a little bit of a smell, but it's not horrendous like that stuff is. I can't believe I gotta do another coat of this. I'll have to do it quick. And if I do ever do it again, it will be in a well-ventilated area. I might use the picnic table outside and do it outside. And because I'm not a fan of smells, I'll pass. I'm too highly sensitive to that. Now, does it say once you file them? Oh, they're strong. I should have showed you before I did this how weak these tips were. I mean, if you can do it, do it. Just know that if you're sensitive to smells, to be outside. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Get this. Do you have to file them again? Okay, so you fill shape, remove dust, avoid the skin, reapply the activator to all nails, and then wait a little while, and then you put the brush on. Then you put the gel over it. Yeah, I'm gonna like them. I just don't like the smell. So I'm gonna finish filing these. Like this one is pretty much done. I don't know if you can see that real well with this light, but they look good. They look good. And after I'm all done, they don't have, like I have my cuticle stuff. This smells like peaches. I got this at my Family Dollar, and it's awesome. You put this around your cuticles. So I'll put this on after I'm all done. And I have Rapid Dry coat. And then I have a calcium, strong and healthy stuff that you can put on. So you'll have a shiny, so it'll look nice. It'll look, like right now they look really dull. And I want them to be shiny. And I love French tip. So I like the, like when I do my press-ons, I get the, those are not going to come off. If you hit your fingers the wrong way, it's going to pull off. I can't believe how strong that is, and that's only one coat of that stuff. Holy crap. This stuff is good. It's definitely salon strength. I don't know why that's not filing out right. And once you start filing these duck nails, you tend to lose the shape. And I try not to do that. I try to keep to the shape. And because I love these. And I also love, I haven't been able to find the tips though, is the curved, the curve ones. I had them at one time. I thought I still had some. I don't know if you can buy them through Sally's or if I'm just going to have to go on to Amazon and find the curve ones. I love those too. Because my natural nails, one of them curves. I think this one naturally curves over. But the rest of them are kind of straight out. And this is where I'm going to use my buffer. And I'm going to just buff this all out to where I want it. And then after it's all dry, get some fresh air. And then put the clear coat on. I'll probably wait. It's because it says to wait. So you just kind of want to just kind of scuff them up a little bit, you know, file. I think I got them all filed the way I want. I'm just going to kind of file this part. Well, I'm kind of impressed, even though I don't like the smell. I never did when I had my acrylics done either. It's like, ooh, open a window. Because it smells. I don't know how those salons, ladies can do it. I couldn't. I've done my friend's nails a couple of times. This, I mean, it cannot be healthy for you, you know. All right, let me go in with the buffer. Because they're not, there's a little bumps on the edge here. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna straighten them out so they look pretty, and then I will get a, it's supposed to be alcohol, I think. I don't have any alcohol. Oh, yes I do. To clean it off with. I need to get one of those things. So we'll do this and then clean them. And then we'll put another stinky part on. And then almost done. So I will be back. I'm going to finish doing this. I'm going to put the other stinky stuff on. And then I will be back and so you can see me brush on the other stuff. So I'll be right back. So I put the other stinky stuff on. And they look really good. I am like impressed. Really impressed. And I didn't have to use the other thing. I think that's just for another thing. And I'm going to move this over here. All right, so the next part is putting on a nice generous amount of the gel to each nail so it's nice and smooth, hopefully. This just smells like nail glue to me. That's what it smells like. And this stuff doesn't usually take very long to dry. So we will do this part. Just doesn't take long. I probably should have done my left hand first because I'm lefty. I'm a lefty. You will feel it get like hard, stiff on your nail. It's been a while since I did this, so it feels funny. because they like get tight. Okay, that's how easy that part is. Glue that, put that stuff away, and there I'm having a little bit of a soft reaction, I guess you could say. I don't know. Because they get hard when you put the glue on it, like it like does that. And it does that when you go, when I do the gels too. It's just affecting, it's just adhering to the nail bed. And they came out really pretty. I mean, I have some issues going on. I probably should have waited to do that, but I didn't get anything in it because it didn't sting. So there's your like pretty, I don't know how quick this dries. It should dry fast. Let's see what it says. Gel as you would top coat and let dry. So it doesn't say, so I'm going to touch it. Okay, they're not sticky. It's not, well, it's not sticky. So probably a good 5 minutes I'd wait to be able to paint them or whatever. I usually stick them in the fan or wherever the breeze is and do this so they'll dry quicker. And they came out really good. I mean, it takes me 3 hours to do the gel. Put the nails tips on, you know, you file, put your nail tips on, file again, and then you got to do, I think there's like 3 or 4, I have to get my paper out, like 3 or 4 layers that you do. You dip under, let it set, take it out. I think there's like 3 or 4. And I do my fingers first, then the thumbs. I do the thumbs last. But this was, I mean, it was easy. If you can get over the stench of this stuff, you're okay. And, I mean, they are strong. Let me get one out. I want to show you how flimsy they are. I mean, I got these ones from China. Well, I don't know. Let's just grab one. Let's just grab one of these big ones out, and I'll show you how flimsy they are. But I love them, and sometimes I'll just put them on and I'll just take like the super glue. It's the same idea as this stuff or this stuff, and I'll glue them on, and then you can go, this Kiss puts out a gel like this, and you can get that. I glue them on, and then I take the gel and just go over it a couple of times, and they stay pretty good, but there's, you know, they're not as good as this. No, this is one of these nails. Now look, let me see. Okay, look. See how flimsy that is? I mean, they're strong, but they're not strong. And now look, I can't. I mean, you can a little bit, but I'm moving my whole nail. I mean, they're on there. They are not going to come off anytime soon unless I hit them real good. And I kind of waited to put nails on because we were outside doing stuff in the garden and all of that. I still have to clean my car. But once I've been wearing these for a little while to get used to them, it should be okay. Because I did cut them down, so they're not that bad. See, my natural nail underneath is growing out. Okay, so then I take some of this cuticle stuff because you are messing with your fingernails. And I put some of this on. And if you don't want to leave them white, you can paint them. Do whatever you want. I have like this clear, it's pink, but it's like, right here. This, it's like, it's really clear, but there's a little bit of pink hue to it with some sparkle. Once in a while, I'll put that on over. And so you just rub this stuff in your hand. But I'm not going to be doing anything traumatic to my hands because I'm working on dolls. I'm actually rooting, so I'm not... I did the hard part yesterday and putting the eyes in. I still have to glue the back side, but that's not gonna... I just put it on a stick and glue it all. So, there we go. There they are. They look wet. They're not wet. It's the oil from the stuff. But here's what they look like, minus my boo-boo and my old lady hands. My hands have always looked this way. They are not. They're really wrinkly. And then after this stuff dries, you can go wash your hands real good. But there we go. There's the final project. And I'll put it up on Instagram. They look really good. They came out good, other than my little, that's why I put the cuticle stuff on, to get rid of all that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It was fun, interesting. I should have known it was going to smell. But just know, if you're going to use this particular thing, anything that says acrylic, anything that says acrylic, that you know it's going to smell. So ventilated area, guys, ventilated area. And just make sure that the powder isn't in a breezeway. So, but there's enough here. I mean, there's enough in here. I'll probably have to get more gel. There's enough in here. I could do my nails, these nails, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times. There's enough in there. So, yeah. Way fun. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you all again soon. Bye now.